Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and what can I say? This is part 100, and this means that this series is now officially the longest series I have ever done on my channel. It's 100 parts. I've waited to 100 parts because there were a couple of series I've done on various games that have got to the 90s, including my previous No Man's Sky Permadeath series, but one thing I was certain is I've never done 100 parts, so this is part 100. And I'm also going to start with a bit of an apology, guys, in the sense that this is not the part that I originally intended to make. In fact, it's not the part that I did make. This is in fact part 100 take 2, and the reason for that is that I recorded a part, and what actually happened was that the recording software didn't work properly. And if you ever decide to run a YouTube channel, here's a top tip for you: do not record directly after upgrading your recording software. Always do a test recording, because if you do that, if you do an upgrade and then record, you can probably end up with, like I did, which was a nearly an hour of me talking against a black screen. And that's the reason why I seem to have skipped my releases, and why this is not the part that I originally intended to record, which is me going off looking for somatogen and viridium. So apologies for that, guys. I think it's a hazard because of course I can't go back, because in No Man's Sky there are no save games. Yeah, okay, well, we're not staying. So here we are, guys, we're on the freighter, and just to show you that I did actually complete the thing. Oh, I've got a defense chip which I haven't used. Okay, you can see here the remembrance has now been repaired, and if I go and find the trusty steed, it is down here. I think this is trusty steed. There we are. Just going to go in here. See here, the trusty steed, got rubium, somatogen and viridium. Yes, stop making that horrible noise. And I just want to make sure I get back in the right ship, because in this part I am going to start a new project, and that is that we are going to go to the galactic rim. I think I talked about this in my previous Permadeath series before I got killed, that I wanted to go to the edge of the galaxy and build a base, and that's what I want to do. We're going to start heading towards the edge of the galaxy, see if we can get right up to the edge, and, well, as I say, build a base and see what's actually there, and see if you can actually go out beyond the edge. That would be really, really cool. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to jump into here, and of course there's the galactic core that way, and we are 706,000 light years. So if I go that way, we will start pushing up the distance this way. And what I'm looking for is a Gex system, because part of what we're going to be doing is looking for the economy as well. Wow, one there. That's what I'm looking for. See where it says Korvax system, high tech SAL 46.9%, by minus 26.5%. And what I did, guys, is I did a bit of search on the web, like you do, and I actually found an article on the economies, and what they said is that what you're looking for, if you add those two numbers together, if it's closer to 100% that you get, the better the economy, ignoring the minus in minus 26.5. So that actually takes me to, what's that, 46.9. Maybe we can do a bit better, although that's a high-tech one. And I mean, what is, let's have a look at that system. Okay, I think maybe we'll see if we can do anything a little bit better. Wow, about that. That's a GEC system. 75 point. That's over 100%. Okay, that's a single planetary system. I think we're going there, guys. Because I want to try this out. Because what they were saying is that the nearest you get to 100% when you add those two numbers together, the better the economy that you're going to get. So we're going to go one planet, one moon. And we're going to certainly going to go out and check this out, because of course I've got some fusion cores to sell, but I don't think those are actually high tech. But I just want to try this out. Right, guys, here we are. We're approaching Silver Mustang, and while I was walking down, it kind of occurred to me that if I'm going to go to the edge of the galaxy, what I might do is actually use the kind of a trick that I used to get to the center of the previous galaxy from there, and it might be fun to see if we could use a portal to actually span the whole width of the galaxy, so as to travel from the rim to the center in one go using portals. So maybe once we get to the edge of the galaxy and build a base, then the next step will be find a portal or use the trick to actually have a base right in the center, so we could literally jump from the rim to the center in one go, and then we'll see how far. Wow, it'd be really. I think that could be fun, actually, guys. Anyway, I'm rambling. We've got a long way to go, so just gonna grab that and that. And what's that? Probably going to be built at maximum. Yeah, oh well, okay. There. Wow, don't understand a word you're saying. See what you've got in the way of tech. But we won't have anything at all. We've got cyclotron. Wow. Now that could be useful. Required phase coolant theta. That could be good, but we need 320 nanites, so I'd have to go back to the freight to get that. Let's have a quick look. Starship. Yeah, we could drop that in there. Whoops, better top that up. Let's use these power cells up. And I think maybe a bit of. Wow, this has got low. Okay. And a bit more carbon. Loads of carbons. Wow, that got lower than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's just have a look at the galactic in trading. Encyclopedia. Sell your inventories. So we can get sell bromide salt. It's not as good as I thought it would be. Got unrefined pyrite grease. And these are fairly good. Look at that. Dirt, 82%. Sell for 0 units. Okay. So if we had this, we could actually. Okay. But these yeah. Okay, let's see what prices we can get. So maybe this isn't such a good idea. Neutron microscope. Okay, this is 10% graphic, enormous metal cog, hyper capacity effector. Good old non-stick piston. I don't think I actually need a non-stick piston anymore. Yeah, it's not as good as I thought it would be, guys. Okay, so that may not be exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe we need to just do a bit more experimenting on this. Okay, what's this trade want? Squat little life form, gabbles and portraits. Isotope. Wants to trade. We'll give him some Heridium. I've got plenty of Heridium. Trade bonus for a disappointing gift. The trade thankful. Okay. Oh, a car light sheet. Wow. I always wanted a car light sheet. Okay. Request for improve our GEC. And we've got the GEC word for planet. Thank you. Always wanted the get word for planet. We're just going to ask for some directions. We're going to do a bit of exploration on this system before we move on. I think we're probably going to be doing a fair amount, let's have a look in here, of travelling in the next couple of parts. Travelling and exploring, okay. Just carbon. Don't want to spend too long in here. Yeah, we're going to probably say explore a little bit, then move on. I want to do a few missions as well. So maybe we'll go across and check out the missions. And of course we're going to keep an eye out for some new ships as well. Wow, why not? So we're going to enjoy the nomadic lifestyle for a little while. So let's just come in here. And wow, look at that. That's cool. That's my freighter outside the space station, isn't it? Fantastic. I like that. It's that type of detail that always makes games really interesting to me. I mean, I don't really go for spectacular graphics. It's those type of details like that where you can see your freighter outside of your spaceship, rather than I'd rather have that than some fantastically rendered item. We're gonna eliminate some advanced Sentinels. I think I get the opportunity. I quite enjoyed doing that in the last part. We'll eliminate ordinary Sentinels as well. Yeah, it's those visual details which set some of these games apart, and it's one thing I do really like about No Man's Sky. You know, as I say, I would trade that over, how can you say, over the actual fantastically pre-rendered graphics that look really realistic and life-form, but they're already predefined. That's probably the best way to explain it. Raid a planetary harvester. Okay. Oh, I can't remember what those missions are, so maybe we'll just do that. New mission, audacious standoff. Okay, I think that's. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's go and raid a planetary harvester. Standoff, steal secrets, gain access, and harvest data from the terminal. Okay. And right, that's a moon. So we're going to go to the moon first. That's bait. So we're going to go for steal industrial secrets. And of course, one of the nice things of having a system like this, everything's nice and compact, so we'll be able to flip between them very, very quickly. There's the landing peg there. So here we are, we're down. Blistering floods. Wow. I always wanted to be on a planet with blistering floods. Okay. Defenses. Warning, defense active. Okay. 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 Firewall breached, accessing schematics. The information of the client is available from the terminal. Download data. Okay. I've required data, should return to the mission to make a delivery. That was pretty simple. Well, it's a good mission. We might as well just enjoy it. And oh, this is one of these strange rooms again with the planets. Can't even remember what it was since I saw one of these. Unexplained. Hello world. Again, this is one area that I'd really hope that they will expand in the next update. Alexis has created a simulation of its own world. Its entire existence is attempted to witness its impeding death. It wishes to show me its past and future. Perform diagnostic. The Travellers. The Atlas lives for millennia. It dreams of world upon world, fantastic creatures of its own devising, skies in which they might soar. Then the day it starts to die, as all things do. It's in its fear and its confusion, the Atlas wakens and attempts to summon its creator back into being. I want to know what to do before the end. It wants to know why it was abandoned, why it has the face of this moment alone. It wants to know why I left it behind to exist. The Traveller is born, spun from the corrupted memory of its creator. They are seeded in every universe to become what the circumstances might make of them. I see myself begin the last of the Travellers. As I say, it'd be really, really great if they actually expanded on this. Oh, there's another door behind here. Oh, this is just plants, okay. And of course you've got iron that you can't shoot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it'd be fantastic if there was a reason for this, and of course, if any of you guys have been around since the beginning, you'll be aware that this was very much the source of speculation over where portals were, because you can see here it's a 3-planet system with moons. I think there's 3 planets with 3 moons, and it kind of pointed. A lot of people went chasing for them to find the how to enable portals. Okay, hello, Mr. Sentinels. Let's throw out a scan, see what's around. No, okay, not much here at all. There's something over there, but it's probably. I think it's going to be a star bulb, isn't it? Just going to have a quick look. Have a quick look, see. Yeah. Pick that up just for fun. Actually, we can. There's some creatures over there which have just rezzed in. 1 of 11. Okay. Let's get some minerals. Plutonium. And another one. What's that over there? That looks like thamium. Ah, well, we're okay, so. I think that's a marrow bulb. Okay, let's zap the marrow bulb on the way through. Yeah, that's. Always pick up a little bit of thamium. And just grab the marrow bulbs. Anything else here? Oh, scan that. More plutonium. Audacious standoff. Yep. We'll be going back to trade that mission in, but hello, creature. And it's gonna take off. I think we'll go check out that operations base as well. So we're just gonna get up into space. What's this planet here? Got an abandoned building detected. This has got selenium. We go for the operations center. I'm not particularly that interested in abandoned buildings, and it looks like we've got hostiles coming in. Again, I'm really looking forward to the next update. And I actually watched a bit of one of Cobra TV's morning casts yesterday. I was doing nothing in particular, and they were speculating about a talk somebody gave about procedural generation, and whether they were obviously trying to search through and find clues for the next update. Yeah, but I kind of was watching the comments that were coming in, and I kind of thought, talk about people looking for information that is not there. It's probably the polite way of saying it. I mean, the impression I got was the guy was just doing a presentation on procedural generation. I'm not sure how you can read a lot into that. True, he was talking a lot about No Man's Sky, but then he would, because he was obviously using No Man's Sky as an example of procedural generation, because that's the nature of what No Man's Sky is. But I think a lot of people were reading far too much into it. But the main thing I did take away from the discussion is the fact that how interlocked everything is in a game that uses procedural generation. Let's see here: Federation demand uncommon silicate high units. Shows a lot of silicate elements are exchanged here, but right now the trading vault is empty off-world. I think we're going to use uncommon silicate. Yeah, I receive a generous payment. Wow, we actually got some technology. Wow, recall stabilizer signaler. Okay, means I don't have to pay for it. Yeah, as I say, the main thing I took away from it was the fact that I've done that, haven't I? I've done that. Yep. Is the fact that if they do introduce a major change that triggers the procedural generation, because it's all interlinked, so that the guy was showing charts of the thing. Oh, we found it again. Wow. Well, I'm not going to read it all again, but never mind. There's obviously something quite strong on this planet with relation to that. And it means that if they do regenerate the galaxy, I will get this out, guys, it will actually mean that everything will change, because the way it starts off with is a top level planet, and then it echoes down, and then that results in subsets and generations that come down to the planet biomes and the life forms that are on those biomes. And it's something that they can't avoid. So if they do something that requires everything to change, it will have a major effect. That's what I'm trying to get at, guys. Okay, let's just what's that? A fearful herbivore. I think we'll just go over and check out what's over there before we leave. Getting some more rocks for the fun of it. That, oops, better. So I've got loads of zinc, and that can go to the high capacity. That can go to the high capacity. Well, and we'll just pick up carbon on the way through as well. My mining laser's getting a bit low. Ha! Walked all the way out here for nothing. Okay. Right, let's just better charge this up while I'm at it. Oh well. We'll grab some iridium, and then maybe we're going to get that tech. We don't need health restorative, but never mind. We'll take one out of principle. Corvette's convergence cube. Wow. Oh, definitely. Oh, I've already got them. Okay. There's some selenium there as well. Grab that. Flying over. Yeah, some. Stay still. Okay. So we'll just grab some iridium so that I can top up the iridium that I've been using. So, wow, it's not that much here actually. Okay. Wow, I think there's enough. Let's get back to here. That up. Get to the exosuits, iridium. Right, let's get back to the ship What's that there? 13. Right, here we are, guys. We're back at the ship. Just going to jump in, and we're going to take off. And I say we'll drop in on the freighter first. Right, here we are, guys. We're coming in on the freighter. There's a fugitive or pirate on the horizon, but I'm not going to bother with them. If they want to annoy me, I'll just blast them out in the atmosphere. So here we are. In we go into the freighter. And I say all I'm going to do is pick up some nanites from here, and then we'll go and get the tech, cash in those missions. So should be able to. Yeah, I got 800 odd. And let's transfer those to the craft. And see, 2 lots can go back to the freighter. We don't really need everything that much. That can go to the freighter. Everything there, yeah. Iridium. Got the fuel. Actually, what we could probably do, looking at it, is top the freighter fuel up. That would save me a bit of space. And what it's going to do is just shoot up to the space station. There's another freighter over there. Interesting. Not interested in buying a new freighter. Not at the moment. I quite like my current freighter. If I can get past it to find the entrance to the base. Wow. Couldn't have parked much closer to it if I tried, could I? Okay, let's just have a quick look at this. Wow. I didn't think you could get that close to a base. Let's just fly up, guys. Didn't think you could get. Okay. You want to fight? Wow. Can't even see it against the background. Okay. Got so much fire coming in. Yeah, well, okay. But you can see how close that freighter is to that base, actually, guys. I didn't think you could get in that close. Okay, just pay attention. Let's get a little bit away from the space station so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we are, guys. It's almost like it's parked right next to the space station. Okay, never mind. I know I keep saying that. Let's get back into here. And return to mission agent. Board the space station. Okay. There's a small hauler over there. That's probably not going to be worth. What I'm going to do now is just get up and get the tech in here. Grab that. Gonna get phase coolant theta 320. Yeah. I mean, I could get the advanced cooling system tau, but no. I've got the iridium for that as well, so come to the ship to install this. We need a dimensional matrix, and I'm sure that said iridium. And we will need 200 copper, 200 thallium, and a dimensional matrix. That would increase my heat dissipation. Okay, I think that'd be quite a useful addition to my ship. Yeah, we've got a dimensional matrix up in one of my vaults in the freighter. I was just going to go and trade this mission in. I mean, I think it'd be quite good if I can make it so that my ship laser doesn't overheat. Okay, let's just get through here. Hand in missions. Wow. Where did that lot come from? Okay, we just got to scan minerals. Okay. This rate, I won't need to manufacture anything. All I've got to do is just keep doing loads and loads of missions. Okay, curious substances. We got some nanites. That would be useful. Got another 45 nanites. Okay, mysterious structures. Another 87,000 credits. Okay. Scan. Raid planetary harvester. That would give me 85,000 credits. Okay. Coward's way out. Kill predatory creatures. Okay. Mysterious formations. In some ways, this is a better way to earn money actually than thing. Damage impact sigma. It's a fun way to do it actually. That's a cheap one. Only 7,780 units. Okay. Outstanding. Okay. Let's see what other. It's replaced any missions. Hunt pirates, locate missing perm. Nope. Okay, we still got more to do. Okay, never mind. How many missions have I got then? Okay. Sorry guys, I could have a look. So we got that lot. Wow. Okay. I think I've got a bit carried away with my missions. Never mind. We'll still keep doing them, guys. Right, now to wind this part up, I think what we're going to do is go and install that new technology. So we're just going to fly out, get back to the freighter. Should probably need to fly this way. Yep. Tough luck. Not staying. And if we go up, I'm sure I've got a dimensional matrix. Okay. In we go. And I'm sure dimensional matrix in here. Yes, there we are. Only need the one. Things are getting a little bit messy. I think I'm probably going to need to have a little bit of a tidy up. Yep. Okay. And we need copper, but I think I've got copper stored in my freighter. Yeah, we've got 900 copper. That could go to exosuit. Although I don't think I actually needed to do that. Starship. Technology. Let's go there. And that now gives me 150% heat dissipation. That gives me 50, and we got more damage. So could probably still do with hyping up the damage on here. That's actually needs topping up again. But I think having that coolant capability means that I can fire longer. So it's not that bad actually. Never mind. And see what we're going to have to do is something I should have done, which is that's going to need to go back to the freighter. Get you back there. That can go to the capacity suit. Actually, no, there's go back to the exosuit general. 200 of those can go back to the freighter. You can go back to the high capacity. That means if I collect nanites, I have somewhere to put them. And I've got 553 there. Still got some radium and nitrogen, which I'm not using. Okay, I think that can go to capacity as well. Everything's there. I know I've got mordite in here again and pugnium. Seeing we're up here at the right level, we're going to jump to a new system and we're going to take it from there. So, right, where are we going now? Galactic core. No. And again, we're 707 light years away. We're just going to keep going out this way. I mean, there is a filter actually. Life form, conflict filter, economy filter. Okay, let's leave the economy filter on. Of course, there's no actual indicator for what is a good economy and what's a bad one. So that's 50, that's 70% nano construction, high salt, Vakeen system. Maybe we'll go to a Vakeen system. It says peaceful, high tech. Okay, let's go for that. That looks like that was only a single planetary system. Never mind. Maybe we'll do a few parts just going to small planetary systems. Yeah, one planet. Okay. High tech, peaceful. Right. Let's get out here. We're going to go check the economy before we leave this part, guys. If the planet is a little bit of a bust, we will move on straight away in the next part. But before we leave, I am going to check the economy, because otherwise I'm going to do it off camera, because I won't be able to resist. So I might as well do it on camera. Actually, wow. Oh, never really noticed that before. I can actually look down on my ships. Okay. Right, so we're going to go over to the space station, and that's where I'm going to wind it up. Again, we're right on top of the trading station. I mean, okay, let's just sell items. Wow. Right, got non-stick, enormous metal cog, high capacity, quantum accelerator, decommissioned circuit board. Don't have anything. Okay, what can we buy? Welding gap, quantum accelerator. Don't I need a quantum accelerator? I've forgotten what I actually need to buy, guys. Let me just have a quick look. Spare parts. Just where's the source? Serious loot. Is that the one I want? Yeah, we've got to purchase an ion sphere. Okay, what I need. I should probably need to write these down. Static weapons. Okay. Right. What have you got here? Pulse splitter. Scatter blaster. Okay. Not particularly that interested. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass on that for the moment. I mean, I can always acquire those at a future date. Find the correct economy type. Right, I'm just going to check the missions, and that's definitely where I'm going to bring this part to an end, guys. we're just going to come in here. Officer, whatever you're called. Interloper. Hunt low-level pirates. Eliminate advanced sentinels. We'll take another one of those. Just for the fun of it, locate missing person. Raid a planetary pirates. Comet droplets, whatever comet droplets are. I certainly would love to get that. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. So in the next part, we will carry on exploring, moving towards the rim of the galaxy. So I do want to push that fairly quickly. So what I'm going to say is, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.